Nice to meet
You
you.
already know Chris
Yes,
Matthews.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so we've got some questions of our own. Are you feeling excited, nervous? How are you feeling right now?
I'm really excited. This is, a dream of mine. So just going through everything, I just been, excited, taking it all in.
And I got so excited that you were here. I forgot to introduce who you were. I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
It's all good.
Paolo Banchero, nice to have you here from Duke. All right, let's get to the first question. To get us started, for fans out there who might not know who you are, if you could describe your game in one word, what would it be?
I would say unique. Just my size, the skill that I bring, versatility. Like I feel like not a lot of people do what I do. Just with my size and skill, and then just my ability to affect the team in a positive way, impact winning, and just be a great teammate. I think all that stuff combined is unique. So, yeah, that's the word.
Great
He's
adjective.
definitely unique because you can guard 1 through 5, you can play 1 through 5, and that makes you typically one of the best in the world. Where'd you get this skill set from? Like, because you're big, but you play like a point guard. You're big and you can play like a center. Like, where did this come from?
Yeah. I mean, growing up, I wasn't like this tall. I wasn't towering over. Yeah, like I wasn't like towering over everybody. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't tossed on my teams growing up. Like so, I was on the wing a lot. Had the ball a lot. And then when I hit my growth spurt, I translated those skills. Just always kept them with me and.
Right.
Had to sharpen some things up for sure, especially after I grew. But, I always had like that baseline, just understanding of how to play. So that's really where it came from. And I've just really built on it and just gotten better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward to the end of your first NBA season. What do you want fans to remember from your rookie season?
Probably, just that a lot of wins, a lot of great games. And just always being a guy that people want to watch. They tune in to see me play, see the team play. Wherever team I go to, I want us to be in contention. Battling against all the other teams in the division. Really competing. For hopefully a spot in the playoffs. So yeah.
That's
Wow,
a good
two
answer.
guys.
Yeah.
Two guys saying the same
That's what
thing. You
Jabari
guys are
said
very,
too.
very
For
mature.
sure.
Yeah. This is a great rookie class coming out, considered one of the top rookie classes ever. What makes this rookie class unique? What makes this draft unique?
Yeah, I mean, I would say just the amount of versatility in the class, you look at the guys at the top, just a bunch of tall guys who can just pass, dribble, shoot, defend, do everything on the court. So I would say the versatility. And then I just think, the depth, with just the players that, maybe that are lower, those guys I feel like are going to be, great players in the league. So, I think, top to bottom, it's a real good class.
Absolutely.
All right, enough with the hard-hitting questions. Let's get to some fan questions. If you're out there watching, make sure you drop your questions in the comments. We might put one of them right here on the screen. Let's get to number 1. The first fan question is from Facebook. How did it feel to play for Duke under Coach K in his final season? That must have been epic.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it for sure. Like, just Coach K was, probably the greatest teacher or coach, I've ever had. And, he dropped countless gems on me and the rest of the guys. And he brought the best out of us. So, it was really to play for him every day was an honor, to honestly say the least. Like, just, having a coach of that caliber, commit to you every single day, watch countless hours of film. He's, staying up all night, for you really to try and help us win. So it was a great thing, being a coach with that, already that resume. He doesn't have to do that, but he does it just out of pure love for the game, pure love for his players.
What was one of those gems that he dropped?
Definitely just the one that's always stuck with me is always have a strong face, always have strong body language, on and off the court. On the court, you don't want to ever show opponent weakness, fatigue, frustration. You always want to keep a solid just demeanor. And then off the court, you know, when you're in a room with, you know, some high-level people, or if you're in a room with random people, you know, eyes are always going to be on you. So you want to, you know, have good body language, you know, have a good face, and just look, you know, presentable. You know, people should want to or feel like they can approach you and, you know, have a conversation. So that's some of the best advice.
I can
You
say he's
got
mastered
all
that.
eyes on me?
Yeah, you've mastered that, especially in some of the games that were like, it seemed tough, but you never seemed rattled, you never seemed bothered, and that's why you're one of the best in the world, and it shows.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, let's go to the second fan question. From Instagram, who is your favorite player to watch highlights of? The mixtape.
Yeah, nah, I'm a highlight. I would say I'm a highlight fanatic, highlight
Yeah?
freak. Like, I just love watching highlights, man. Since I was a young kid, high school, college, NBA, it don't matter. I would say my favorite though is probably LeBron. Just like, cause there's just so many different like eras, highlights you can watch. Like,
Right.
you can go watch from his high school days, rookie, you know, midway through his career. He got like 3 different primes, so you know, there's a lot of content, you know, you can watch.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite LeBron highlight, if you had to pick one?
I would say Game 6 against Boston, 2012. That game.
That was different.
Yeah.
That was different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the third fan question. We've got from Twitter, what is an essential part of your game to help you succeed in the NBA?
An essential part of my game, I would say, you know, my passing ability.
Right.
I think that's what separates me, is just my ability to create for my teammates, my ability to set teammates up, you know, get them easy shots. You know, a lot of guys, you know, can boost them, you know, and really help them, help the team, you know, if you're able to set them up and get them easy looks. It helps everybody, because it helps me get to my spots and get my shots up, just because if my teammates are hitting, then they can't help as much. But also, if I'm not knocking shots down, then I can count on them, you know, to hit shots. So, yeah, my passing ability for sure.
Man, these guys are coming in.
And I've noticed when you're at the top of the key, that's one of the reads you're able to do. Is like, do you know the play? Like, how come you're always a step ahead? It's like the defender's always behind, and you have like throwing no looks, throwing bounce passes. Like, where does that come from?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, I don't know. I played quarterback growing up,
Okay.
so like, you know, that honestly, I can say it translated to the court, just because, you know, when you're playing quarterback, you got to anticipate. You know, you got to throw your wide receiver open. You know, just stuff like that. So playing basketball, I kind of apply the same things. You know, just trying to anticipate, like you said, see a play ahead, see 2 plays ahead, and just, you know, outsmart the defense, but also not trying to overthink. You know, trying to just read and react and trust your instincts. So that's really, that's kind of how that's been for me.
So do you think being a multi-sport athlete has helped you in your career upcoming in the NBA?
For sure,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, like 100%. I ran track too, so
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
So a lot of people
All-American.
don't. I mean, people see me like now, and I'm like 6'10", 6'11", so
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like you probably was just a basketball player, but growing up, like I was, you know, really good at football and ran track as well, and I was like like I said, I was shorter, so I wasn't like a super tall, lanky kid. I was just like more of an athlete, just running around doing a bunch of sports.
Well, you're definitely tall now,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
All right, so we have a fun segment right now. You know, fashion is big in the NBA. We're gonna see tunnel fits of you for sure.
Yeah,
We were
sure.
gonna ask you about your draft night fit, but you know, we said let's not do that. Instead, let's
Okay.
have you rate a former draft fit right now. So we're gonna
All right.
take a look at somebody. Ooh, Zion.
My guy.
All right, your guy.
Yeah.
Two Dukes.
So let's see what you think about his draft night fit.
I mean, this is pretty smooth if you ask me. I mean,
Clean.
you can't, yeah, clean. You know, the white shirt, I think that looks like a cream type of suit. You know, gold watch. You know, yeah, I think I like it, man. You know, he kept it simple. He didn't try and, you know, go crazy or, you know, try and make any big statements. You know, got the gold cross. You know, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you were to give a rating to your former high school teammate, out of 10, what number are you giving him?
I'll give him a solid 9, 8.5.
Okay, 8.5.
8.5.
The way you were talking, I thought you were going to say 10 out of 10, but 8.5?
A solid 8.5.
Okay.
I mean, a
But
10
you
would
know,
be
he's
like,
he's
yeah,
really like a.
be just, yeah, 10 would be like, wow, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that's definitely a great fit.
All
8.5
right.
for sure.
Well, thank you so much for joining
yeah.
us, Paolo, and good luck tomorrow night.
No, thank you guys.
All right.
Yep.
See
Yes,
you
ma'am.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Remember to watch the draft on ABC and ESPN tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I cannot wait for the draft
I'm
tomorrow.
excited.
I can't wait to see the fits,
I'm
too.
excited.
Especially how they're rating the
Yeah.
guys that were showing up on the
But
screen.
you know now the younger group they're more hip to the style.
Yeah,
They're-
for
they're-
sure.
They dress stylish now.